Okay, thank you. Guys, I'm sorry. Can you see me now? I'm getting ready to do another. Okay, thank you. Oh, wait. Guys, okay, so hi everyone. This training is recorded, so for those of you that were trying to get on and you weren't able to get on, for those of you that were trying to get on and you weren't able to get on, it's totally fine. It is recorded from this link. So I'm only going to take about 10 to 15 minutes of your time. A few things I wanted you to do. Number one, I want to say hello. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you've had a great first week in your business. And I wanted to, I need you to do something for me. So we are revamping, I'm personally revamping some things for the team, for my team, and I want you all to make sure that you're getting all communications. Facebook is great. We're going to continue to use our Facebook group, Rap Destiny, but I want to be able to communicate with you individually as well. So I want you to do something for me. And if you're on the call, if you're on this and someone on your team is not, I want you to pass this information on. So I want you to go to teamretire.info. That website is teamretire.info. I am building a training page, and it's what I'm going to use to help all my new distributors that I personally enroll. And also for those people that are on my downline to be successful. It's going to have things for your week 1, for week 30, for your first 30 days. And it's also going to have motivational videos. It's going to have all of our opportunity calls recorded, and they're going to be listed there so that you can have access to it at all times. So you don't always have to try to ask someone that's going to have things on there, how to do a party. It's just going to be a little bit more organized so that it's easier to access. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to teamretire.info, and it's going to have a place for you to leave your information. And I also want you to do the same thing and pass the information on to your downline, because I'm really going to make sure I connect to my downline a little more personally. We do have a lot of resources on this team. So we know our presidential diamond, Jennifer Mason, she's doing one-on-ones. Those are absolutely awesome. So we do suggest that everyone take advantage of the one-on-ones. She's doing them every week. That's one reason why we're not doing the full team calls anymore, is because she's extending herself on a daily basis to everyone. So, we're not doing the full team calls because she's doing that. She's helping you individually. And so, I'm going to be doing, focusing more on my downline also, so that I can make sure everyone is successful. So I had a video I wanted to show. That was one of the reasons why I called it How Bad Do You Want It? Because I had a video I wanted to show, but the time is late. I was live for 15 minutes and I didn't know that it wasn't live. It said it was live. I was broadcasting from my mobile device, and it said it was live, but it wasn't really live. And so therefore, that's part of the reason why you guys didn't see it. So I want to make sure that when the next time we meet, I do show you that info. So what was I talking about? Oh, so teamretire.info, and leave your information. Do me a favor. I want you to text that also to your working team members. We are doing something new for July. And what we're going to do is we're going to stay focused. And we're going to stay focused. This is not something new. This is something we should have always done, but we're going to stay focused on the people that are working. And we're going to keep our eyes on them, and that's who we're going to look at, and that's who we're going to make sure we're giving our attention to. And the more life you give to those that are working, the more life it'll bring back to you. So we're going to make sure we focus on those people that are working, and we're going to make sure that we are working ourselves. We have a few non-negotiables and a few things that you should pass on. Hold on, Tasha said teamretire.info isn't working. Why is it not working? Oh, that's because I told you the wrong site. It is We Are Team Retire. So I just got this website today, so y'all bear with me. It's weareteamretire.info. I'm so sorry. That's why it's not working, Tasha. She texted me and said it's not working. We Are Team Retire. We Are teamretire.info. I just checked it and it popped up. We Are teamretire.info. We Are teamretire.info. And you can also text them this link, and the people can watch this for themselves. And I'm asking you to do this for today, as we are trying to galvanize the downline to be more connected. So that's one thing I'm personally working on with the team is connection. I'm personally working on getting everyone connected, keeping everyone close, building relationships within the team so that no one is ever scattered or far away. I'm going to be making sure that when people come into the system, that they have the info that they need personally so that they will know that they are a part of something bigger. Because we don't want anyone lost and we don't want anyone left behind. Great. Thank you, Tasha. So yes, We Are Team Retire. Let me write that down. We Are teamretire.info. And I've been doing a lot of work this past week. I've been with Patrice and Corey since last Monday, and they actually just went upstairs. And we have, I've been with several of their diamonds for the past 3 days, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I mean, it has been absolutely amazing. I really can't put into words what I have experienced. Y'all see this pin get stuck in my head? That's so whack. I can't really put into words what I have experienced here, but just being around the type of people that are looking, that are putting the work in. They have many, many diamonds, but they had 7 diamonds here on Friday night. They had about 30 different people here, and 7 of them were diamonds. And some people drove as much as 8 or 9 hours to get here. So just to be around such tremendous leaders is absolutely amazing. And today they had a little gathering and did some opportunity, some little gathering showing people about the opportunity. And at one time there were $300,000 in bonuses sitting in the room at one time. $300,000 in bonuses. And, people always say that, you should be the brokest one in the room. And I looked at all the bonuses in the room and mine was the least amount. I had a $10,000 bonus, and a couple of more people had a $10,000 bonus, but they got a $10,000 bonus and something else, and so it didn't make me feel bad. I was like, oh, that's good, because I need to be around people that are doing better than me, that are oh, Tanisha, you can't send me that in the middle. I thought something was wrong with the webpage. Tanisha sent me she likes the website. So she sent me a text to tell me she liked the website. And so just being around them and seeing how they interact with their team, whether on the phone, whether online, or whether in person, has just really brought a new perspective to me also. And so it's really, really important that I begin to spend more time with my downline and to make sure that every person is aware of who I am and what I have to offer them. Something else that I've been experiencing is that I personally, Patrice has taken me through the ringer this week. She's helping me to rebrand and just kind of telling me what to do, and I'm doing it. And it's been really good. And so we're going to see that. We have some amazing people on our team. I don't know if you know that or not. One thing that we're going to start doing is I'm going to start I'm going to show you a little bit about what one of the things that I'm doing, and this will give you an idea of what you can do. So here is my new website. I'm still going to have youdeserveachange.com, and I'm still going to have youdeserveachange.com because that is my landing page. That's going to be for everyone. But a part of my rebranding is I'm going to focus strictly on teachers, coaches, and people like that. And here is my new website. My new website is iretiredteachers.com. And I want you to look at it. Try to look at it from a computer if you can, because it's easier to see how it's set up. I noticed that while we were out, when I was looking at it on the phone, it's not as good on the phone as it is on the computer. So that's one thing I'm going to be doing tonight. Shark Week is on, so I'm going to be sitting here working on my websites. I've used Fiverr several times this weekend. Fiverr for $5. I had the professional pictures that I did. There were some things I didn't like about my pictures. One, my background was muddy. It was dark because of the background that they used. And so I sent my picture into Fiverr and they photoshopped them. They cut me out of the background, so it's absolutely clean. A piece of my foot was hanging under because they had a strap around it, but I got big legs, so it was poking out. So they cut that piece off. My yellow belt had started falling off, and it was hanging down and folded over. So they smoothed that out and straightened that up. So my picture looks perfect. I was like, wow, for $5, they did all of that work and Photoshop my pictures. And so I'm sending more in. I also have a new Facebook banner that I'm making that has my website on it, iretiredteachers.com. And it's just going to be bright. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to have my picture on it. And I sent the prototype I had into Fiverr to a graphic designer. And I said, hey, this, I need you to make this more exciting. I need you to make this look better. And so I think they've already sent it back to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what that looked. Yep. Oh no, this is the a different order. Yeah, so I've been blowing Fiverr up this weekend, but it's powerful because for $5 you can get something done that's really professional. So these are the types of things I'm going to talk to you about this week. So I can't really tell how many people are on. I've only gotten one entry so far on the website. Maybe people are going to do it when they're done. But what I want us to work on this week is a text campaign. And I'm only sharing what I'm doing personally in my business. So my goal this week is I'm going to book 2 parties. I'm going to host 2 op calls. And I'm going to do a text campaign. So let me explain something about the opportunity calls. So what we're doing with the opportunity calls is everybody's an expert somewhere. So I'm an expert at, telling a teacher how this business will work for them. So that's going to be my niche. That's going to be the way that I go. That's going to be how I do things. So I'm going to be talking to teachers, dealing with teachers, so on and so forth. So we have several people with 3 or more kids on our team, several people. So we're going to do a call one day this week that says managing a family with 3 or more kids and a business at the same time. People need to know that because you have a lot of people in your markets that want to start the business, but they see their family and they say they can't do it. So you guys are the expert at that. So we're going to do that. We have some people that are in ministry. We have Lolo that's in music ministry. We have Shantae that's in ministry. We have Laquita that's in ministry. And I'm sure others of you are in ministry also, but these are the ones that I know that off the top of my head. So we're going to do a call one day next week or depending on this week, I don't know, that talks about being a business owner in ministry and using your business to finance your ministry. That's going to be a huge call because people want to know how that works. And guess what? We're the experts. We know how that works. We got it. We know what that looks like. And so we're going to start pulling people. And so everybody doesn't have to do a call like I would do a call, And another thing I learned, is that there are 4 different types of people out there. You have the D, which is the driven. You have the I. I think I might stand for individual. They are the people who love to party. They're like, they like the attention, things like that. You have the S, who are the sacrificial ones that they'll, those most likely those are going to be the moms. And then you have the C that are the closed. And there's a way to talk to each type of person. And so what I learned this weekend is that I'm a D. I'm driven. And so it doesn't take long for me to make decisions. I know what I want. If I see an opportunity, I don't have to think a whole lot about it. And if I know that this is going to produce something for me, boom, I'm on it. But that's not everyone. On our team, we have a lot of S's. S's are the people that will put themselves second, that they will have something that they need to complete, but they'll put it off, to complete something else that they think is going to be more important for someone else. The I's are the people that are going to be great at partying. They're going to be, hey, guess what I did today? I signed a distributor, I signed a loyal customer, and they want that affirmation. They want that approval. So those are the I's. Then you have the C's, where you ask them, tell me about you. And they'll say, well, what do you want to know? They're not going to tell you much, but they want to know how you make the money. And that's what's important. And so sometimes what we've been doing is we've been focusing our posts on people that are just like us, and we're not pulling everybody in. And sometimes when we're dealing with training, we're not training for the masses. And so what I've learned this weekend is how we're going to be able to communicate to all 4 categories, how we're going to be able to post for all 4 categories, and how we're going to be able to function with all 4 categories, because everybody on my team is not a D. And so I can't treat everyone like a D. And this is not going to work. And if I was an S, I can't treat everyone like an S, because you have C's and you have D's on there. And if you're an I, everybody's not going to do that. So what we have to do is we have to learn who we are, and we need to know who everyone else is, so we can know how to connect and bring people together. Most of the time, if you have people that will not connect on your team, they're most likely a C. And so with them being a C, what can you do to let them know how to be effective? And so that everybody, because everybody has a way to be successful in the business. So that's a little bit about what I learned. So, okay. So this week, my goals are going to be to book 2 parties. I'm going to do those 2 opportunity calls. I'm going to finish all my websites. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a text campaign. A text campaign is when you text everybody in your phone. And it can be, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? It could be a wrap picture. It could be a hair vitamin picture. But we're going after that this week. That's what we're working on, because that's going to help you get prospects. That's going to help you get parties. That's going to help you close loyal customers and distributors. And it's going to help you to get more people talking. And if someone says, no, I'm not interested, you ask them, well, can you refer me to someone else that might want to grow their hair? Or can you refer me to someone else that's been looking to lose weight or something like that? You can even do a text campaign with greens, and you say, do you send a text to 30 people and say, do you eat 8 servings of fruit and vegetables a day? Hey, I have a random question for you. Do you eat 8 servings of fruit and vegetables a day? And I promise you, if 30 people respond to you, 30 people will tell you no. And when those 30 people tell you no, now you have you have the opportunity to get 30 loyal customers from greens. So we're going to do a text campaign this week. So I'm going to be doing a video on the text campaign, and I'm going to post it on the Team Retire, We Are Team Retire website. And so for my leaders, I'm expecting you all to make sure this information is passed to your downline. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be linking up. We're going to be locking arms, and we're going to make sure that the information is passed effectively so that everyone has an opportunity to be successful. We're going to make sure everyone understands the non-negotiables. The non-negotiables are 400. The non-negotiables are steps to success. The non-negotiables are making sure your new people are fast start qualified. We're going to make sure that everyone comes in knows that. A non-negotiable is your party should be in your first 7 days. These things are non-negotiable. And so when you're signing people up and when you're bringing people on the team, we're going to make sure they have that same type of urgency. I have so much more I want to share with you, but I know that hour is late. I had to change the time. The website didn't work. It was a lot going on, and it's my fault. I'm still on vacation, so things are not always just as consistent as I want them to be, but I did not want to at least say hi and make sure I greet you all because I have a lot that I'm going to be sharing. So every leader, you know who you are. You know who you are. Deidre, hold on, who are they? Atasha, Deidre, Kelly, Lolo, Ashley Bratton, Courtney, Pastor Yolanda. Who am I missing? It's more than that. I can't see my paper right now. Did I miss anyone? I'm trying to think of who at the top of each leg. Whoever's at the top of each leg, you know who you are. I need you to make sure you go through your downline over the next couple of days. And I need Shantae. I know it was somebody else. And I need you all to make sure you go through your downline. And I need you to make sure you send them this video. You send them the weareteamretire.info website. Tell them to leave their information. And we're going to make this thing happen because there is no such thing as slow season. Okay. We may not be in boom season, but we're not in slow season and we're not slowing up. So I personally have been completely through a complete metamorphosis in over the last week. I don't really know if I'll be able to put it into words what I've experienced being around them. It's been to the point where, you know, we had a sleepover for 3 days with a lot of the diamonds. It was like, okay, we'll just stay. And they just stayed. And, you know, the last one left at like 6 o'clock today. I mean, we just been together morning, noon, and night, doing business, talking life, personal development, really making this thing what it should be. And it has been life changing. So I'm excited about your future. I'm excited about those of you that are going to choose to connect and be a part. I'm excited about all the new people that we're going to bring on the team because we are not focusing on the old anymore. We are moving forward. We are going to make sure that we are bringing people on our team that want it as bad as us and people that want it worse than we do. We are not going to give ourselves an excuse to fail. Failure can't be even an option for us because if I look at my team, I know so many stories and I know everybody needs this way too bad to fail. You need it way too bad to fail. And so we're gonna make sure that we do everything to help everyone be successful. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for bearing with me through the changes. And I am excited about where we are going. I will be personally doing another training this week to be more detailed about stuff. This was just kind of introduction to say hello. If anybody feels like they don't have time, the recording is always played. But this is the thing. If you want the money, if you want the increase, if you want to generate wealth, you're going to have to find a way to make time, even if it means you have to watch it at a different time, because the information that I'm giving, that I've been given personally, you can't be without, because we're in the second half of the year. And I've been in the business 2.5 years and I can't run my business like I did in 2013. It doesn't work. One of Patrice's favorite examples is about Radio Shack. Radio Shack didn't change with the time and it got left behind. It refused to be relevant. And so what I have learned this weekend is how to be relevant, how to reinvent, how to morph, how to change. And, you know, if no one's willing to change, we're not going to hold it against anyone. But what we're going to do is we're going to find people that are willing to go with us. And we all have that ability. You know, I'm in Maryland. We have 3 ambassadors that probably stayed within 10 miles of each other. I had lunch with Arena the other day and she was like, Ronnie stayed 10 minutes, Marvette stayed 5, and she stayed 15. You know, 3 ambassadors within 15 minutes of each other. Nothing is impossible. And Raina just blessed me because she showed me that it's not too late and it's not the wrong time for the business. She just went double diamond again after being in the business for almost 3 years. So it's more about your mindset than anything else. And so that's something else that we're going to be working on also. How to change your mindset, because sometimes people just feel like they can't, but then those people that know that there's no way they can't, those are the ones that succeed. So we're going to shift our mindsets to know that success is our only option. And that's where we are. So I'm going to keep on working on the websites. I'm going to be here. Please have your team drop their information on weareteamretire.info. That is weareteamretire.info. It does ask for who your upline is, your sponsor is, your money goal, things like that. Because I'm going to be reaching out to people, because I'm going to try to organize this thing, because we have to run this thing like an empire, because that is what we're building. And that's what we're doing. I think you guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part. I'm looking forward to doing more broadcasts, even if it's short. If you're not following me on Periscope, please follow me on Periscope, loves_echo, because I'm going to be doing some things on there also. But we are going after this with everything that we have. I am anyway. And I would love for my team to come with me. And I know many of you will. So that's it for tonight. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, Sunday. And don't forget, text campaign starts tomorrow morning. Have a good night.